Good evening, folks. So, we have a bit of an update on Dennis Åsberg. He shared a video the other day, and since then, he has been threatened. People have said, "We know where you live," and he has removed that video. So, I'm going to cover it. So, I'm going to play the video. It is in Swedish, but there are subtitles, so you'll be able to understand what he's saying. In fact, no, this is an AI voiceover that Psychoactive put on, so that's better. So we're going to play that, and then I might even go through the messages that I got from Dennis when I asked him about this. So let's go ahead straight into it.
Hey everyone, don't go away now. Don't leave. Don't swipe away from me. This is important, I have to say. I came home a little while ago after being at work at Stockholm University. I've been working with Beatrice, the astronomer, as you know. We work on that thing with BTC through this in the Baltic Sea, but Beatrice and I also work on finding life and intelligence out in space, especially near Earth. When I got to work today, this new computer is completely insane. I can't tell you everything right now. I can't do that for certain reasons because this has to be presented in a scientific way, as it is in that world. But I can say this. I've never been as shocked as I was at work today. Both Beatrice and I feel a bit sick to our stomachs now. I can tell you that we now know things that very, very, very few people on Earth know. And we've said Beatrice and a few others have this scientific data to share, but what's going to happen now is that they're working on it right now to present it internationally later on. I'm doing this because I could, but I feel like, why not? I have words now, and now it's happened. In a scientific way, it's been calculated, analyzed, and checked back and forth constantly. And apparently, things are happening around us. And as I said a little while ago, I understand why this information shouldn't come out to humanity. It's absolutely unbelievable. And now I know what it's about, and I wish I could tell you everything right now. I can't. I'm not allowed to. But I actually asked Beatrice. I mentioned this. She gave me approval to say this much. I can't mention what it's actually about, other than that it's a new scientific discovery that's been made, one that will shake things up properly. And I'm not joking. This is no bullshit. So be curious to know. As I said, Beatrice and I, astronomers at the university. This is something completely new, though they've been working on it for a while. But it's new data, new information. So incredible that you can hardly believe it's true. I've looked at the data and realized it's real, but I can't quite grasp it. Part of me can't believe it's been this way, maybe for a very, very long time. And this has nothing to do with the Baltic Sea object. Nothing at all. This is probably something entirely different. So I know what it's about, and I'm obviously not scared, but still, damn cautious now. That's why I feel like maybe it's good to share something, but the true purpose of the whole thing, we'll take that later. As I said, now you know a little, but more will come. I promise, more will come. Beatrice will explain it herself in her own words. It'll take a little time. We have to process it ourselves because it's so overwhelming. It's completely insane. It's hard to process this. And now it's just thinking, okay, what? Wow. Wow. Now I understand. I work but now you know a little, at least. You'll have to use your imagination. I can't go into details. Thanks for listening. End. Dennis. Bye.
Okay, so that was the video, and he said it's nothing to do with the Baltic Sea anomaly. He says it's totally something totally different. He thinks it's been around potentially for a very long time. I put some little things into Chat GPT just to see what. Give me 3 things you think it could possibly be to Chat GPT, using the fact that he said it's dark, which he does say. There is a slightly longer version than that. It's 6 minutes, the actual video. It's dark, it's shocking, it made him sick to his stomach. It's been around a very long time. He knows something that very few people know about. There's data on this now. It's happening around us as we speak. It's calculated data. It's something that's been calculated, and they've gone over it and over it and over it. And he thinks he's got a good understanding of what it is now. So I'll put those details into ChatGPT, and this is what it came up with. So I was going to show that to you. So number one, let me bring that over a sec. So it says, extraterrestrial or ruins under the ocean. Basis, the Baltic Sea anomaly discovered in 2011 by Åsberg. So we know it's not that. But could it be something similar to that? A hidden global surveillance grid or submarine infrastructure. And number three, a geological or environmental event that could threaten civilization. Now he said it made him sick to his stomach. So we had a chat last night. I was doing a live on this, and someone jumped into the chat and started going on about simulation theory. And he says he can prove that we live in a simulation, and there's going to be a second live. I did post a live yesterday. It's up. It's just raw. It was just a TikTok live. It came in. Just take it for what it is. You know, there was interruptions and stuff. It wasn't like a one-on-one thing. There was multiple people in that. But I do want a one-on-one with him so we can have a discussion. He says that he can potentially do a live experiment to show us that we're living in a simulation. Now, could this be what Dennis is talking about? That they've calculated something? It's Beatrice Villarroel that's actually got the data for this. And he sort of didn't say whether Beatrice gave him any go-ahead to speak about it. So he has removed the video because of the threats. And I'm going to go into that in a minute with his X account. Could it be a simulation, people? Would that make you sick to your stomach if you was to find out we lived in a simulation? Possibly. I don't know how I feel about it. He said that people would feel angry when they find out. I think I'd feel a bit angry that we live in a simulation because I've got 5 kids. We work most of our life, the healthy part of our life. We have to work. We only get time to have a break when our body is knackered and we're too old to work. And we're doing that because of what? A simulation? What are we to gain from this simulation then? Is it to ascend for something? Have we chose this life? Are we to learn something here? I'm going to give myself a right smack in the kite, I tell you now, when I leave this body and say, listen, I don't want that again. So let's just go to Dennis's X account a second here. So let's scroll down a bit. He's put, I will never be silent and will continue no matter what happens, but now I will wait to say anything until the report is released. I won't quit, but I have others to consider. You'll understand when the report comes out. I'll say it again, this is not about the discovery of the Baltic Sea. This is about the astronomer Dr. Beatrice Villarroel discovery. And that's right, we work together now. But now I will continue to enjoy this incredible city of New York, Manhattan. I have removed the film now, as I have never experienced so much hate and threats in my life. All I want to do is prepare others for the big news, but also protect myself. But regardless, the news will be coming out in the near future. First off, for the people that have threatened him and stuff like that, Jesus, man, you can tell he wants to tell us, but he does have a right to protect the people, his sources that have given him this information. His colleague, his work colleague. Now, I did message him, and I haven't got it on the screen here, but I can read out the message that I sent him. He replied, Hello, I have removed the film now. I have never experienced so much hate and threats in my life. All I want to do is prepare others for the big news, but also protect myself. But regardless, the news will be coming out in the near future. So basically what he put on that X, he's messaged me. He's DM'd me. I put, sorry to hear you're getting threats. Why are people threatening you? He's put, good question, but it's about the content of the film I posted. So much hate and anger towards me, and that's everything I do, and that everything I do is bullshit. I'm doing this to protect myself and Beatrice. And like, we know where you are now, Dennis. Where he's referring to people saying, we know where you are now, Dennis. It's not good. It will be interesting to see reactions when the news comes out. It's a sick world we live in. It's a sick world we live in. Is that a clue? I replied this. He's not replied to this one. I put, have you any clue you could give me to send me looking in a certain direction? I've always said the truth must be dark and shocking, otherwise it'll be out already. And I'm free weekend. If you want to jump on a live, we can do that if you want. He did say he wanted to chat to me, by the way. That's before this came out. This was a couple of weeks back. Whether this has changed now, whether this has made him a bit cautious, but I really want to chat to him. We don't have to chat about this, by the way, Dennis, if you see this video. We can chat about the Baltic Sea anomaly. We'll chat about whatever you want. You are a smart man. You've done a lot of research, and I respect you. And I respect you for giving that video. Even though you've removed it now, I understand why you've removed it. So this is just a short video for people to keep it in your minds. And let's hope nothing happens to these people, these brave people that are coming out. And I understand where people are coming from when they say, oh, it's just the same, it's bullshit, people aren't giving anything. Give them time. You've got to sit on things, right? Things are moving. We can't put people's lives in danger to get this out there, right? If you've researched this long enough, you know that people have been offed for this. Things terrible have happened to people over the decades. Let's not put, scientists, physicists, all these people's lives in danger as well. They're doing the work that you're not facing, and that I'm not. I'm not a physicist. I can't do these calculations. They're helping me. They're helping you get to the truth of what's going on. Let's respect them. Let's sit back. Let's be patient. Let's see what they've got. I'm just hoping that it doesn't get brushed under the carpet and these get threatened and hushed. There's threats from the public, but could these threats be coming from deeper states and stuff like that? The people that the gatekeepers and things like that. But I'm going to leave you with this. He said it's a sick, sick world. Have they calculated something that's been going on with human beings? Or have they calculated some sort of change in maybe our reality in which we live in? I think it's potentially one of those two things. But who knows? Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. And show some support at Dennis Åsberg in the comments. Just put, we support you. Let's show him that the UFO community isn't a terrible place, and that there are good people in this community, and that's what we want to. That's what I want to promote. I hate bullies. I hate trolls. I've just shared the video, so if someone wants to come and threaten me, and you want to tell me where I live, go for it. Go for it, because I'll expose you. I will answer the door to you. You don't scare me. So on that, I'm going to say good night, God bless, and I may be live later on. Please check the video out yesterday, the live we had, brilliant live, and there will be a part 2. Thank you and good night. I hope the microphone's a little bit better than the last microphone I had. So yeah, good night, God bless.